ago, I got a phone call and I'm sharing something with you. Floyd was like, who the fuck is this Boots guy? He said, that motherfucker can fight his ass off. He right now one of the best fighters in the world.
Because you're from Philly and you've seen Boots in the gym, how good is he?
He's the best gym fighter I've ever seen with my own two eyes. Ever.
Wow.
If he turns that at the top level, he gonna win titles at 47, 50.
What happens when the most intelligent boxer of all time takes on the best boxer of this generation? When Floyd Mayweather's legendary ring IQ meets the precision of Terence "Bud" Crawford, we get a chess match like no other, a clash between two fighters who seemingly never lose. But here's where it gets even more intense. Floyd Mayweather has been spotted training with Jaron Ennis. The boxing world is losing its mind because everyone knows this isn't just another exhibition. This is personal. This is about legacy. Training with Ennis might be Floyd's most genius or most dangerous move yet, blending his masterful IQ with the explosive talent of a generational star.
I think the perfect weight for Boots is 160. I think he could go there now and be in his absolute prime. He'll be tight at 54 tomorrow. People think that when you move up in weight, all of a sudden it's easy. He's massive. He will 100% go to 168 at some point. So right there, you've got a 4-division championship. But I don't want him just to be a 4-division champion. I want him to be undisputed in those because I think he's the natural progressor to Terence Crawford. I think he's of the same kind of ability as Terence Crawford. And what Crawford's done is amazing because he was undisputed in 3 weight classes.
Yeah, you got to prove it in a ring.
Of course you have. It's very well me saying it. But you've got to prove it in a ring. But you've also, people know in boxing. So everyone's always known how good Crawford was. But it took him a long time to get the opportunities to prove it. We've got to make sure that we're not 36, 37, 38 when we're getting those opportunities. Because if Boots can get it at 29, 30, he's going to be around 34, 35. He lives a clean life. Do you know what I mean? I think this guy, I truly believe, I think he could be one of the all-time greats.
Ennis isn't just another rising contender, he's a once-in-a-generation talent. His ability to switch stances, read opponents' movement, and break them down is reminiscent of a younger, hungrier Crawford. When Floyd, at 48, chooses to train with Boots, it's no coincidence, it's strategic. Floyd's IQ is on full display. Interestingly, Canelo Alvarez did the same, sparring with Boots to prepare for a potential Crawford fight.
That's about the work with Boots. Did you work together one time? Was it over multiple days? And how was the work beneficial?
Yeah, more than one time, yeah, and he helped me really good, and I'm very grateful with him. We have history because 14 years ago, his older brother, Ennis, helped me for when I fought Shane Mosley and Alfonso Gomez. So that's why we have history with the Ennis family, and I'm very grateful with him taking the time and go there and give me some work.
Do you think anything? Was there anything in particular that you guys worked on that you feel like was beneficial?
No, he worked his team. He's very similar to Crawford. He switch guards too. He's fast and he's a pretty good fighter. So I work really good with.
But Crawford outboxed Canelo in a masterclass, proving that even the most seasoned fighters can't always crack his code. Crawford's slickness, patience, and ring intelligence rendered Canelo's power ineffective.
He threw a shot and we landed at the same time. I looked at him, I told him like, yeah, you felt that. I was just letting him know that it's gonna be a long night.
Last 30 seconds of the fight, what was going through your mind then?
Close it out, just close it out. If I didn't have that mindset of finishing the fight and making sure that I closed it out, then it would have been a draw. Being that I wasn't the champion, I was the challenger, I wanted to make sure that the judges see that I was in control from the beginning to the end. I just knew it was gonna be my day. I came out smiling. I don't never come out smiling. I'm always focused. I was ready for whatever he brought. I was just in the moment.
So now the question is, if Canelo trained with Boots and still got outboxed, what makes Floyd any different?
Time to eat it.
You know, it's fun, sparring Canelo. Trying to pick his brain. He got I think he 70 fights in. Turning pro at 15. So I was picking his brain, having fun, and sharpening my tools, that's about it, Yep. Good rounds.
So good, feel great.
The answer lies in their styles. Canelo relies on power, aggression, and timing, traits that can be neutralized by Crawford's slick movement. Crawford is built to evade big punchers, using his technical prowess to diffuse power and set traps.
Terence Crawford had the ability to fight backwards and stay composed, good defense, hands was always up, countering everything that Canelo was throwing at him. He was just a little more active fight. Canelo did hit him to the body, but it was pretty much all Terence Crawford.
I think some of what we saw from Canelo is what he has to resort to now to fight. Maybe he's dealt with some injuries to where he's not as mobile. It's just the pattern that he's put himself in for the last, 6 to 8 fights. That same pattern is why Bivol was able to get him.
He did not allow Canelo to get inside, man. As soon as Canelo would get into that certain range, you would jab him. We didn't see any like lateral moves where he would throw, push off to the side as we used to see Canelo Alvarez.
Canelo was almost smothering his shot because he couldn't stay at range with him. And Terence Crawford runs off counter combinations. It would be a wider margin if they fought again.
Floyd, however, built his career on defense, timing, and counterpunching, an art form centered around not getting hit. He doesn't aim to destroy, he aims to make opponents destroy themselves by mistakes.
I agree with you so wholeheartedly about appreciation of a real masterful boxer. Like when I always talk to people about Floyd Mayweather, they talk all this. He does this, he does that, he's got all this money. I go, save all that. Forget about his talking. Watch how that guy fights. He barely gets hit. He's been rocked maybe twice in his whole career. Maidana and Sugar Shane Mosley. Those are the only two. And he wound up winning both those fights. He's masterful boxer.
If you don't like Floyd's lifestyle, I don't ascribe to Floyd's lifestyle, but that's not my business. As a fighter, we're going to call this the way we see it. He is arguably one of the greatest of all time. Floyd's doing something and we're not acknowledging it. And it's clear that you don't like him. That's the issue. But if we're talking in the ring, come on, man. Genius.
Imagine combining Floyd's defensive IQ with Boots' offensive rhythm, the ability to switch stances, control range, and create chaos. That's precisely what Floyd is studying. He's analyzing modern Crawford through Boots, learning how the younger generation sees the game and applying his old-school blueprint to flip it back on them.
Floyd beat everybody. That boy, man, that's the GOAT, man. That boy bad. On defense, like catch, bam, 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 bam. Man, that boy bad. Floyd had the best defense in boxing history. Hitting you with shots that you don't see. That's where Floyd mastered. Hit and not get hit. A lot of people, they give him credit now, but they didn't give him credit when he was active.
That's what sets Floyd apart. Canelo tried to copy Crawford's style. Floyd is trying to decode him. Floyd's deeper understanding of the game is why he's always been able to outsmart opponents, including in their direct matchups.
And I'm gonna tell y'all the truth about Canelo. My easy, man. Easy. Y'all sitting up here, y'all praising this dude. This dude was nothing. I was almost 40 years old when I cooked this dude.
That's the fight that everybody want to see.
Yeah.
I want to do it.
Do you respect him as like when he's like, I got a couple fights left, I'm at the end, I'm only trying to get mega fights, so.
I understand it, but don't lie or cap to the net and make it seem like I had the opportunity to fight you and I didn't. I never did.
Yeah.
You think? And then that one time that I did, we said they called and we said we never heard nothing else back about it. So
right.
I mean, I respect it though. I mean, get your money. Do your thing. But don't be capping on the net. Acting like this, acting like that.
Now you got Boots Ennis in your weight class.
Definitely.
What do you think about him?
Oh, he's very, very talented. He's unproven, but he's very talented.
Yeah.
The eye test tells it all. He's got the it, but we haven't seen him against any elite fighter. We've never seen him tested. So until then, we just going to keep saying, oh, Boots, 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 until he meet that fighter that's going to test him.
Is that a fight that you would be interested in?
Nah, it just don't make sense right now in my career. Like I said, especially money-wise, don't nobody really know Boots, but I'm looking for bigger and better challenges like Canelo.
You're just looking for the big ones.
Yeah.
The big fish.
Yeah.
Fish fry.
Definitely. Them the guys I'm looking for,